The man will say, no, Gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me. Because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, Gashishi, why get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me. Now this is with the grace. 605 billion 76 million 76. Let me take it again. 506 billion.
So Mr. P2B, in his usual manner, has gone to Edo State to make a donation of 15 million naira to a nursing school to upgrade their facilities. And the governor of Edo State is making a threat to the life of Mr. P2B, warning him not to come to Edo State again without his clearance. Recall, this was also the same incident that happened in Benue State when Mr. P2B wanted to pay a visit to the IDPs in Benue State. He was resisted by the governor, who said that Mr. P2B should not come to Benue State. Barely a week later, terrorists attacked Benue State, killing over hundreds of innocent citizens in Benue State. The governor could not stop them. The governor could not resist them. He was helpless. But when it came to Mr. P2B, he was so powerful to issue an order not to allow him to enter Benue State. Benue and Edo State, they are APC states. Mr. P2B did not go there to carry out a rally. He didn't go there for sensitization. He simply went there to donate, and he did not invite anybody to join him in those donations. But the people, because they love him, they all came out en masse to celebrate Mr. P2B. Remember, Mr. P2B won in Edo State. So I don't understand why the governors of these states are angry that Mr. P2B came to their state to make a donation. This is to show you what they feel about the people. They want the people to die. They want the schools to be underfunded. But this also goes to show you the characters of the people in APC. The kind of politics APC practice is politics of Agboro. Of course, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is known for legalizing Agboro in Lagos State. And for you, those of you that always come on social media to say that obedience attack people, I hope you're not seeing the people that are attacking people. A governor of a state is openly attacking an innocent man because he came to his state to make a donation. The governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebelo, does not deserve a right of reply from Mr. P2B because they are not age mates. They are not even on the same league. That man is a tout. It's an Agboro. He cannot lace Mr. P2B's shoe. That video has just exposed him as an insecure and utterly unfit leader. This is not governance. This is hooliganism, dressed in a governor's awada. His actions, coupled with the deafening silence from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's camp, reveal a coordinated effort by the All Progressive Congress APC to suppress Obi's growing influence ahead of the 2027 election. It is a shameless display of political thuggery, and Nigerians must call it out for what it is. A disgusting assault on democracy, freedom and decency. Let's even be clear. Peter Obi, a man of impeccable character and proven leadership, does not need the permission of a small-minded governor to visit any part of Nigeria, not to talk of Edo State. The 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, in Section 41, guarantees every citizen the right to move freely across the country. For Okpebolo to demand clearance from him before Obi can enter Edo State is not just unconstitutional. It is an embarrassing display of ignorance from a man who struggles to read or write. Yes, you read that right. Edo State is being led by a governor whose literacy is so questionable that he depends on aid to decipher basic documents. This is the same man who dares to challenge a globally respected figure like Mr. P2B. A man who has built a legacy of integrity, competence and compassion. The comparison is laughable. Okpebolo isn't even in the same universe as Obi, let alone the same class. Peter Obi was in Benin on 7th July 2025 and he donated 15 million naira to St. Philomena Hospital School of Nursing Science to support infrastructure upgrades. This is classic Obi, quietly uplifting communities, investing in education and healthcare, and showing the kind of leadership Nigeria desperately needs. But instead of applauding this act of goodwill, Okpebolo threw a tantrum. He accused Obi of causing unrest that led to 3 deaths after his visit, without a shred of evidence to back his claim. He mocks Obi's frugal reputation, sneering, "The man wey no dey give shishi, where he get 50 million to donate." This is the height of pettiness and stupidity. A governor so threatened by a private citizen's generosity that he resort to baseless accusation and veiled threats. Because he's so stupid, you do not understand what Mr. Peter Obi means by "I know they give shishi." Let me break it down for him. Peter Obi is not your regular Nigerian politician that use money to buy love, support, and vote. The love, vote, and support that Mr. Peter Obi has gotten from Nigerians was gotten from years of discipline, frugality, competence, and dedicated service to humanity. Mr. Peter Obi invests his money judiciously to key critical infrastructure. There is no politician in this country that has invested what Mr. Peter Obi has invested in schools, hospitals, and the less privileged. And he doesn't do this to garner vote or support. This is who he is, his way of life. Okpebolo, a man who rigged his way into the governorship with the help of APC political machinery, has the audacity to question Obi's integrity. This is the same governor whose election victory needed the Supreme Court to legitimize what many Edo people believe was a stolen mandate. Unlike Peter Obi, who won 2 terms as Anambra governor through sheer competence and public trust, Okpebolo's rise to power is tainted by allegations of electoral fraud and judicial manipulation. He's a product of the APC win at all cost mentality, a stark contrast to Mr. Peter Obi, who has never needed to bribe voters or cozy up to judges to earn his place in public life. While Obi was transforming Anambra with prudent governance, building schools, hospitals, and roads without plunging the state into debt, Okpebolo was nowhere near such feat. I'm sure he was in the motor park or he was busy with his cultist life. His track record is as empty as his rhetoric. Okpebolo's attack on Peter Obi isn't an isolated incident. Like I said earlier, this mirrors a similar disgraceful episode in April 2025 when Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia, another APC stooge, blocked Obi from visiting an IDP camp to deliver humanitarian aid. Like Alia, like Okpebolo, the unclaimed Obi visit required prior approval and cited vague security concerns. Yet this same Alia has failed spectacularly to curb the terrorist attack ravaging Benue State, where herders and bandits continue to displace and kill innocent citizens. Is a sickening pattern. APC governors, too incompetent to address their state's real problems, resort to bullying Obi to distract from their failures. They are not protecting their people. They are protecting their fragile egos and the APC's grip on power. This is hooliganism politics at its best. Thuggish, lawless, and anti-democratic people. Okpebolo and Alia, propped up by Tinubu's political machine, are terrified of Obi's growing popularity. Why? Because Obi represents everything they are not. A leader who walks the talk, who lives modestly, and who genuinely cares about Nigerians. While Tinubu administration drowns in corruption scandals and economic mismanagement, Obi is out there donating millions from his personal funds to schools, hospitals, and IDPs. While Okpebolo and his ilk cling to power through rigging and intimidation, Obi's influence grows organically, fueled by the love and trust of ordinary Nigerians. This is what scares them. This is why they are trying to silence him. And where is the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in all of this? His silence is deafening. As a leader of APC, Tinubu has a responsibility to call his governors to order. But he's done nothing. His inaction speaks volume. It's a tacit endorsement of Okpebolo's and Alia thuggery. Tinubu, whose own presidency is marred by allegations of electoral irregularities and economic failures, seems content to let his foot soldiers harass Obi in a desperate bid to dim his shine before 2027. This is not leadership, it is cowardice. Tinubu knows Obi is a threat, not because Obi is plotting a coup, But because Peter Obi embodies a kind of governance Nigerians are starving for, transparent, accountability, and people-centered governance. How dare Mr. Peter Obi show Nigerians what real governance is all about? This is what they are thinking in their small mind. Tinubu's government, like that of Okpebholo, thrive on division and distraction. Instead of addressing Nigerians' crumbling economy, skyrocketing inflation, and rampant insecurity, they abuse is targeting a man whose only crime is helping the less privileged. Obi's 50 million donation to a nursing school in Edo exposed Okpebholo's failure to prioritize education and healthcare in his state. Rather than step up and do his job, Okpebholo chose to attack Obi, proving he cares more about politics than the people he swore to serve. This is the Tinubu politics. This is his playbook. When you can't govern, intimidate. When you can't deliver, deflect. When you are outshined, attack. I know it will be an insult of the highest proportion, but let us even put Okpebholo and Mr. Peter Obi side by side, and you will see that the contrast is glaring. Mr. Peter Obi, a graduate of the University of Nigeria Nsukka, with further studies at Harvard, Cambridge, and Oxford, is a thinker and a doer. As Anambra governor, he turned a state riddled with chaos into a model of progress, leaving behind billions in savings and zero debt. He's a man who lives what he preaches, frugal, disciplined, and committed to public service. His no shishi mantra isn't just a catchphrase, it's a reflection of his refusal to engage in the corrupt vote-buying politics that define men like Okpebholo. Okpebholo, on the other hand, is a governor who can barely articulate a coherent sentence. His public speeches are an embarrassment, riddled with grammatical errors and incoherent thoughts. This is a man who needed a Supreme Court to sanitize his questionable election. A man whose governance record is so thin is practically invisible. While Obi is building bridges with his philanthropy, Okpebholo is burning them with his threats. While Obi is inspiring generation of Nigerians with his vision, Okpebholo is dragging Edo back into the dark age of political thuggery. He's not just out of Obi's league, he's not even playing the same game. Rather than trying to join issues with Mr. Peter Obi, Okpebholo should focus on his education. He should focus on his public address because he's an embarrassment of a governor. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.